Good morning and welcome to the locker room. Coach Ack here, and today's message is, let it go. I promise we are not going to sing, so just stay with us. Today I have a very special guest. You've noticed, you've seen her in the locker room before. This is my daughter, Emily. Thanks for coming on again.
Thank you for having me.
Today we're going to talk about the good things that just happen to us when we don't clog up our karma with grudges and anger. I know recently you shared your feelings with the whole internet about something personal. Can you tell us what happened because you put that out there?
Sure. So I decided to make a blog recently to share some of my feelings on the recent changes in my life. So about a month ago, I experienced a breakup that initially left me feeling like a little bit lost. But over time, I began to realize that letting these feelings overtake my life would not do any good because I would never be able to move on.
It's true.
So in this post, I explain how I have learned to accept that the changes are happening no matter what. The way I handle it is by turning my attention to the lessons that I have learned from those past events. So I can now take these experiences, figure out what their purpose was, and then use that to benefit my future. So I realized that the important thing is not to freak out about a change, but embrace it.
Yeah, no freaking out. I mean, that was a little lesson right there. We get to decide what these things mean to us when they happen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's really important. So that wasn't even the biggest part. When you were telling me about this, someone you hadn't talked to in a while had reached out after seeing that blog post, right?
Yes.
So what happened there?
So my best friend from high school happened to see my blog, and she texted me that she read it and she really connected with what I wrote. And I was shocked because we've had a lot of baggage between us and we hadn't really been on speaking terms for a few years. So originally I decided to write the blog just as an outlet for my thoughts, yet it ended up connecting me with other people, which was really cool. And we were both able to move on from our past and realize that we had no reason to continue holding a grudge anymore. Now we were starting over because we were both willing to overlook the past and move on.
Yeah, look how important it is to leave baggage behind. If your friend hadn't reached out and gotten past your blow up and you hadn't gotten past your blow up, you would have never reconnected, right? So today, just let it go. When we ditch our baggage and move forward, Emily, what happens?
We
live our very best life. Thanks for joining us in the locker room today, guys. We'll see you next time.
Make it an amazing day.